She's so fine, hell of a hell of a, blows my mind, hell of a hell of a, lights my day.
We have team coverage tonight and new developments in the case of the child who was found murdered this morning in Dallas. The police department, as well as the FBI's crime unit, are investigating, and as our Nicole Nielsen reports, they have new leads.
This evening, the FBI's evidence response team searched a home in the 7500 block of Florina Parkway. Now, that's located in the same neighborhood as where that 4 to 5-year-old was found dead this morning. They've confirmed that this home is now part of their investigation.
Who or why?
Tonight, a neighborhood has questions.
Why is a kid out at 6:40 in the morning?
As a little boy, just 4 to 5 years old, was found lying dead in the street, murdered in a manner police called violent.
Unfortunately, a small child was lost today here in our city through a violent act, and we will pursue justice to find whoever did this.
Police say they believe a single individual killed the child with an edged weapon around 5:30 a.m. in the 7500 block of Saddleridge Drive.
Even for us as police officers, we are shocked. We're very angry about what has happened to this small child.
Throughout the day, Dallas police mounted patrol and the bike unit searched a wooded area at the end of the street, looking for clues and trying to find anyone with information on what happened. They do believe the child lived in this neighborhood, but say they couldn't give information on if the family had come forward.
We have information, but right now the circumstances are unusual, so I can't really comment, but we do believe we've got a link here.
We were then led to a second location in the neighborhood where the FBI was found carrying several items out of a home, including a rug.
We have asked the FBI's crime scene unit to come out, so our federal partners are coming out to help us to collect digital evidence as well as help us. We've processed the scene.
Now, Dallas police have yet to confirm that they have a suspect in custody, and they're still asking anyone with any information on what happened this morning to give them a call. In Dallas, Nicole Nielsen, CBS 11 News.
Our team coverage continues with our Robbie Owens, who spoke with the neighbor who called 911.
A neighbor told me that she decided to go for her walk early because the morning was just so beautiful. That's when she turned down this street and saw something lying there that she will now never be able to forget.
The closer I get to it, I can tell it's a human because I see a hand and then I see legs. And I just cried. I said, Mama, this is a child.
Before concerned neighbors and police cars filled the street, there was just an unnamed child, and a neighbor we'll call Niecy. She called 911.
I told the paramedics that I see ants at the bottom of his feet, so that was my indication that he had already passed.
And waited in the street to make sure no cars ran over him.
He didn't have a shirt on. He didn't have any shoes on. Did a dog get him? Did somebody run over him? I'm just like, why is a kid out at 6:40 in the morning? So in my mind, I'm thinking maybe he got out the house somehow and maybe a dog got to him. I don't know. Whatever happened, it's sad.
And she says she will never be the same.
Most definitely. It's that image that I saw. I can't erase it. To see a child covered in blood in the middle of the street, it's truly traumatizing.
The hearts of so many in this neighborhood hurting right now, and they tell me they want answers. In Dallas, Robbie Owens, CBS 11 News.
And some breaking news. Moments ago, Dallas police confirmed that a suspect, an adult man, was arrested, but his identity will not be released until he is booked into jail. Police also confirmed that that child was 4 years old.
What's good, guys? This story just infuriated me. I want to thank my friend D. Walsh for sending it to me. It came out at roughly 1:50 p.m. Central Time. Dallas police arrest 18-year-old in connection with murder of 4-year-old. Dallas police arrested a man Saturday night in connection with the death of a 4-year-old who was found with multiple wounds earlier in the day in the Mountain Creek neighborhood. Police said 18-year-old Darriynn Brown has been charged with kidnapping and theft, though more charges are expected following forensic analysis. The young boy's name has not been released. The child was found just after 6:30 a.m. in this street in the 7500 block of Saddleridge Drive, according to police. He was found with multiple wounds from what police said was an, quote, edged weapon, end quote. Police calling the crime unusual and said the crime scene extends about 200 feet back into a bike trail and includes a wooded area behind some homes. Antwainese Square, that's the young lady that was in the red, and they call her Niecy, that's her nickname. She was out on a morning walk when she said she found the boy in the road. She said it was a sight she will never forget. Quote, "I was taking a walk, coming from the back end of the street. I see an image of what looks like a dog because we have a lot of loose dogs in the neighborhood. Immediately, I call my mom and say, 'Hey, I think I see a dog,'" she recalled. "Then I see it was a child laying there deceased, and I called 911 to say it was a kid," end quote. Police believe the boy's family lives in the neighborhood. A parent of the child has been notified. However, it's still unclear if the child was reported missing. Dallas police released the following statement Saturday night. Quote, "Through the hard work of the men and women of the Dallas Police Department, this criminal was brought to justice, and it would not have been possible without the Dallas FBI Evidence Response Team and the public's assistance," end quote. What? I can't even wrap my brain around what happened on that bike trail. How did this kid get out of the house? How did he end up in the street? So I'm going to be following this story because I want to see what facts come out. I want to know what happened to this young kid. That is a terrible, terrible thing. And looking at his face, it's almost like he has a smirk on it. And that just makes me that much more furious. But I'm going to end the story on that note. Thanks for watching, guys.